Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. You're not alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. So today I am gonna, like last night I was working and I saw someone comment a video like how to stop wet dreams. And I did make a video about that in the past. I have a lot more information about it, so I'll hop straight into this. This is gonna be a special video too, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm very strategic with how I drop videos. And these videos never really do as well. So I do wanna show you guys that I do listen to you. And I mainly do want to have this channel help other people. So if you guys do comment stuff, have questions, let me know and I will make a video for you guys. But nocturnal emissions, what are they? So nocturnal emissions is whenever let's say fluid, like I don't want to like be saying like semen this whole video. Let's say when the fluid leaves your body without you like releasing like consciously. So how will that happen? It will be like either in a wet dream. It can be sometimes you might go to the bathroom. But people always want to say like if this fluid leaves your body when it wasn't conscious, is it a relapse? Does it reset the benefits? And I'm gonna let you know this right now, it's not a relapse. Like for the most part, the reason you guys have a lot of benefits too is because this practice puts you into like the natural state that a man's supposed to be in. And the only reason we feel it a lot more is because a large percentage of the population, let's be frank, they're not doing this. So you stand out from the bunch. Like I commented under that guy's comment, like you're a rare gem out here. So when you have guys just releasing consciously, whether it's with girls or whether it's with, or whether it's like through like a wet dream or something like that, you are still like gonna be on top. Like I'm just letting you know that right now. Now, I am going to be honest with you. You are gonna feel it like for a day. Like if you have a wet dream, you're gonna feel like for a day. Two is like pushing it. I've had a wet dream and like the next day, it was like halfway into the day, I started feeling like my normal semen retention self. You get me? But on top of this, there's two types of wet dreams. So one, you're gonna have the wet dream where you just wake up and you just feel fluid, like you just feel fluid. And that is gonna be like just prostate fluid. And what prostate fluid is like semen is a mixture of like prostate fluid and like something else. I don't remember what the exact name of it is, but prostate fluid is not semen. It might have a little bit in there, but it's not really semen. Then you have like a wet dream where like you are dreaming and you actually bust. And then you might actually see like a lot more semen down there. So how you know the difference between it? Prostate fluid is a clearer liquid. It looks like a water-like substance. Semen is straight up white, more sticky, and yeah. But both, you might feel it a little bit more with the where you had like the sex dream and you bust. But like I said, like give it a day or two and you will be feeling back on your semen retention self. But let's say like you were and this is just my perspective, just from what I've noticed, like on my journey. When you have that wet dream, after a day or two, you're gonna feel back like your semen retention self. But it's like, let's say you were like on a month streak and you had a wet dream and then 1-2 days go by. I will say not necessarily, you can say like you're at like 30 days, 31, 32, wherever you're at. I would say like that wet dream, you kind of have to like subtract 3 or 4 days. And that's just kind of like my opinion, because then I'd be noticing myself like after 3 to 5 days after I have a wet dream, I'm like, oh, this is how I was feeling like previously. You get me? So no, it's not a relapse. No, it's not a reset. You will be feeling better after 1 to 2 days, but it does set you back a couple days. But don't go to the extreme of like people on the internet saying, oh, you're back to day one, this and that. That is just so much cap. Like if you guys hit like 6 months and then you guys have a wet dream, you're telling me you feel like you're back at day one. Like I'm very conscious. Like I've had the relapses through having sex. I've had the relapse through busting to corn. I've had the wet dreams. I know how I feel through all of them. You get me? And I'll tell you this right now, each one has a different like effect on you. It's not all going to be the same. Like if you hit a 6-month streak, if you bust to pornography compared to if you just have a wet dream, the pornography is going to set you back a whole lot more. Will it set you back to day one and you're at 6 months? No, but that corn's going to set you back. Trust me. I've been there, and you're going to feel like this empty feeling. And guys, you guys know what I'm talking about, honestly. But when it comes back to wet dreams, I think the thing about that too, it's like a devil tactic. It's like the devil is gonna see that you are on your purpose. Nothing is throwing you off. You get me? So they're gonna throw in a wet dream, but then you probably thinking to yourself like, "Oh, this just knocked off my whole streak." But it's to make you think that, and then what you're going to think is, "Oh, since I had a wet dream, okay, might as well just like bust some corn or go with a girl or something like that." You have to resist that part because that's gonna be a slippery slope right there. It's like the devil won't take away your full streak from you. Only you can do that for yourself. So if you have that wet dream and then you wake up and say like, I'm just gonna bust a F it. Like, and I've had that because I'm like, bro, like, okay, so if it happened, I'm like, let me just enjoy myself then. You get me? But you guys gotta stay strong and realize that's just a devil tactic. And there are some ways that you can do to not have a wet dream. I am like I think I'm on 40 something days, something like that. I had a wet dream like probably like 4 days in. And that one kind of frustrated me. It's like when you're on semen retention, it's like I had the knowledge to know like it's not really that big of a setback. But then it's like as soon as the wet dream happens, you're in your baseline state for like a day, and then you're like overthinking it and all this different stuff. So I was doing like a lot of research on how to stop them, and what I found out was fasting, which I fast every single day. My fasting schedule, I do like a 20 to 4 schedule. So I fast for 20 hours, which reminds me, I gotta go get something to eat after this. But yeah, so 20 hours, 20 to 4 hours. So I fast for 20 hours and I eat in a 4-hour period. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I probably only eat for like 2 hours, 3 hours, honestly. When you're on semen retention, you don't need that much food. I'm just gonna be frank with you guys. But lost my train of thought. Yeah, so fasting. So I fast every single day. So even when I got that wet dream, I'm thinking to myself, like, if I'm fasting, I'm seeing this research about it. Like, why am I still getting it? But the thing about me is like, I was ending my fast around like 7 or 8 p.m., like around there. So I'm ending it. I'm going to sleep around like 9 or 10 or 11. And I have food within my system. It's no wonder I'm having a wet dream. A wet dream is just an over excess of energy. So if I am like consuming food before I go to sleep and have all those carbohydrates within me, tag that along with the semen retention, already having an excessive energy, it's no wonder like I let that go. You get me? But ever since I started changing my fasting schedule to eating around 3 to 4, this whole streak, I have not got one. I swear on everything, I have not got one. The last 6-month streak, I got it like three times within that streak. But at the same time, like, I don't want you guys to think like it's a setback. Like every single creator, like the big creators at least you watch on here, they're going to tell you that it's not a setback. But I think semen retention has you guys very, like you guys gotta strive for perfection, and you gotta realize no one is perfect. Like forget wet dreams, forget like all these other different things. One day you're going to relapse and it's gonna be fine. Trust me. You have a lot of knowledge not a lot of people in this world have. And I swear that on everything. Just you having this knowledge, just you hitting a week, just you hitting 2 weeks, puts you ahead of so much people. You guys don't understand this. So I think now you guys are comparing you're comparing yourself to guys on the internet that's hitting a year, hitting 2 years, 6 months. That's a small minority. Just the fact that you're hitting a week or 2 weeks, be proud of yourself, but always strive for better. If you guys tap into Eckhart Tolle, he will tell you attachment is the root of suffering. So if you guys are attached to a streak, that's why you're getting depressed when you hit a wet dream or relapse and all those different things. You gotta have that mindset of like, okay, I relapse, you fall down 4, you get back 5. I had a wet dream, it does not matter. Like for a lot of people too, you just can't, your body will just do it. You can't help it. I could just tell you what kind of works for me. You could probably apply it to you and it will work, but who knows? Everyone's body's different at the end of the day. But if you guys get anything from this video, I just want you to know that you can't really get so depressed if you have one. I know a lot of you guys have one, you think it's the end of the world, but I hit that 6-month streak. I had 3 within that streak, and within that time, I still manifested an apartment for myself. I had manifested a girlfriend. I manifested some of the cutest girls in my ever throw me attention when I never got that type of attention before. So all you can do is just trust me. But yeah, stay on the path, keep retaining. And if you do have a wet dream, just push it to the side. I recommend fasting, but I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.